Well, it is election day across the state of Florida. You now have just under 2 hours to vote in today's primary election.
That is right. Polls are open for today's primary election until 7 o'clock tonight. And some of the big races you're going to see on the ballot: the contest for Jacksonville Sheriff, the Democratic primary for Florida Governor, and a millage increase potentially for Duval County schools. We have team coverage for you tonight with details on what you need to know before you go out and vote, and also up-to-the-minute results as soon as they start coming in tonight.
And our team coverage tonight starts with On Your Side's Zach Wilcox. He's joining us live tonight at the Bennie Furlong Recreation Center in Jacksonville Beach. And Zach, some voters there may have run into a little hiccup on their way to cast their ballots. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, Anthony, for the majority of the 45,000 or so voters who made it out in Duval County today, it was probably smooth sailing, but that was not the case here early on today. Some of the first voters in the door at 7 o'clock may have found that they weren't able to get in to the senior center. There was an issue with some of the locks, some of the protocols with getting into the building, getting into the room. And I was actually talking to the supervisor of elections about it. He said it got to the point that they had to call the fire department over here, and they were almost to the point of busting in the doors to make sure people could get in and vote today. But fortunately, they were able to get it all worked out and had it open by 8:22. But that's almost a full hour and a half after the precinct was supposed to open. So I was talking with somebody who actually was the one who called it in earlier today. She's been campaigning out here all day long. She said that she counted 32 people who wound up having to leave. They had to go to work, had to go to something else going on with their lives, and hopefully many of them came back. I did talk with one gentleman who said after he got off work, he did come back here, has never had an issue like this before. Supervisor of elections told me they've never had any kind of issue like this, so this is something they're going to be reviewing in the protocols come the November election.
185 out of 186, we had no problems, but it's still like losing. You know, you have to be perfect. You have to be right on your game, and everything should work. Someone just didn't follow protocol, and it's human error.
So pretty close to perfection there. There were two other precincts today that lost power at various points, but he said that due to some of the new technology they've been working in, which I told you about yesterday, they were able to continue operating through those power outages. So pretty close to perfection, and just some slight protocol tweaks that will happen before that November election. In Jax Beach, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, On Your Side.